This is Flumbo. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Oh, this is Krupa. Wait, that also doesn't sound right. BANBAN wasn't always BANBAN, and I'm here to discuss with you the secrets of our beloved red friend. BANBAN and the cast each have their own detailed story and personality, and that's what makes Garten of BANBAN unique. Join me on the first episode of the BANBAN Chronicles, narrated by me, Ty Coker, the voice actor of Bittergiggle, a series where we dedicate each episode to discussing the history and secrets of a member of the Garten of BANBAN cast. If you decide to go and sift through the game files of any BANBAN game, you might notice something strange. You will find that, compared to most other characters, there are very few references to the name BANBAN. This is because the name BANBAN actually came very late into development. You will have much better luck looking for files that reference the name Flumbo. This is the first name that was given to our pancreas-loving red dude, and from there, what later became known as Garten of BANBAN was once Flumbo and Friends, with Flumbo himself actually being the third character to be designed and sketched of the original 6, not the first, despite later becoming the main character of the series. However, feeling Flumbo and Friends were too unremarkable of names, Flumbo was then renamed to Krupa. And from there, the Garten of Krupa was born, a name that you can still view at older archives of the Steam page. But at one point a little closer to release, we decided to change the name from Krupa to a much more catchy BANBAN, appropriately resulting in the final name of this new game being Garten of BANBAN as we know it today. A game called Garten of BANBAN without any BANBANs to be seen. Because, as you might know, BANBAN is actually absent from Garten of BANBAN 1. But what if I told you that that wasn't always the case? And that the final game where you only meet Opilabird and Jumbo Josh was the final version of the game script with 2 scrapped versions before it. With one involving just Stinger Flynn, if you might recall from our devlogs, and the other, and also very first script, involving only both Jumbo Josh again, and none other than BANBAN himself. This version of the script starts out very similarly to the Garten of BANBAN 1 that we know today. You enter BANBAN's kindergarten as a parent looking for their missing child, and are subject to a few puzzles that need to be solved in order to proceed. Only this time, there would be no eggs to be collected for Opilabird, since she simply wasn't scheduled to make an appearance in this version of the script. In place of Opilabird, you'd be stalked throughout the kindergarten by BANBAN, without ever getting a clear view of him. Think Opilabird staring at you from behind the wall, only with BANBAN, and it happening much more frequently. So, if there was no Opilabird, does that mean that for the majority of the game you were supposed to just be solving puzzles while being stalked? Well, no, not really. With every version of the script came a new design for the map that would better fit the story. The kindergarten of the version of the script where you're being stalked by BANBAN was meant to be much smaller, with the second half of the game taking place inside the actual facility. This is why if you watch one of these videos that fly around the map of Garten of BANBAN 1, you may notice that there's a small room underneath where Jumbo Josh attacks you in the original game. He wasn't scripted to attack the elevator in this version of the script. Instead, you'd safely make it to the underground facility where you would continue to be stalked by BANBAN for a little more. For the most part, this was BANBAN's role in this version of the script. And as for Jumbo Josh, well, you'll have to wait for the Jumbo Josh Secrets video where Jumbo Josh's role in this version of the script is revealed. Stay tuned for that. Of course, as you may know, this was later changed to making the player first enter the underground facility in Garten of BANBAN 2. The Euphoric brothers felt that the ending in the final script where you get attacked on the elevator made for a much better cliffhanger. But what do you think? Let us know your thoughts about this version of the script in the comments below. I'm going off script here for a second to say I will actually be looking at the comments about that, so let me know what you think. I'm very curious. Speaking of the Euphoric Brothers, did you know that BANBAN is voiced by Geppo, the purple of the Euphoric Brothers? And like most of the other Garten of Banban characters that speak during the games, BANBAN has some unused voice lines. 2 to be exact. The first was meant to be said in Garten of Banban 2, where a mysterious voice over the intercom asks you to wave at a camera so that they know you can hear them. This mysterious voice, whom you later learn is actually BANBAN, was originally meant to say a line if you take too long to wave at a camera. Take a listen.
Please, I need to know if you can hear me.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Geppo, oh buddy, oh pal, oh purple guy. This line would be said automatically by BANBAN without the player prompting the conversation to start by doing a certain task. Because of this, there were too many things to account for, such as whether the player was in the correct room, among other things. Overall, it was causing too many issues, so it was just removed altogether. Unlike BANBAN's second unused voice line, which was not added simply because the developers forgot to. Whoops! In Garten of Banban 6, while accompanying BANBAN in the garden statue's puzzle room, you will at one point open the door to the red cabin there. This causes a miniature naughty one to suddenly jump out of the red cabin and run away, which shocks BANBAN. Normally, he says the following:
Watch out! What is that doing in here?
And that's where the dialogue ends in Garten of Banban 6. But originally, he was meant to follow up on that sentence by this unused voice line.
What even are these things?
This follow-up line was never implemented, as mentioned before, because of an oversight. Truly unfortunate. BANBAN's unused voice line in Garten of Banban 6, you will forever be remembered. Okay, so we've disclosed BANBAN's role in early versions of the script and BANBAN's unused voice lines, so now let's talk BANBAN's model and art assets. While the Euphoric Brothers don't have any records that document exactly when BANBAN's model was first created, BANBAN's first ever render was created on October 4th, 2022, and it looked like this. This is the first time that the render is being revealed in full to the public. The head of this render was used as a placeholder for the game's icon up until it was replaced with the Jumbo Josh one we all know and love, back when the game was still called Garten of Krupa. Additionally, this barely textured version of BANBAN's model actually makes a more important appearance than just being the subject of some secret render. In one of the older screenshots of Garten of Banban 2 before it came out, this version of the model can be seen in a scrapped location during a scrapped chase sequence that was meant to be in the game. This was scrapped very early on, though. There was also a time where BANBAN was supposed to be given a guitar, but this was also scrapped. Instead, we opted to show off this guitar in the hand-drawn depiction of BANBAN in Garten of Banban 3's cafeteria. Who knows, maybe this guitar will have more importance in the future. Yeah. Speaking of scrapped concepts and going back to the earlier versions of the script of Garten of Banban 1, there is an art asset that was meant to have been written by BANBAN. At some point during this early version of the script, you were supposed to come across this ominous message that says, "Turn back," that was written in ketchup. Obviously ketchup. There was also this scissors icon that was meant to be for an item that was part of a scrapped puzzle that involved BANBAN in Garten of Banban 1. But wait, what's this note? Stay tuned for the next episode of the BANBAN Chronicles, where the secrets and history of another character will be revealed. Comment down below which character you want to learn more about next, and keep on BANBANing! BANBANing? Is that what people say? Right? That sounds right. I think that's a verb. BANBANing. Hey honey, I'm going BANBANing. I'll be back shortly.